Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another video. We're starting this one off pretty well, I don't even know what to say. Got rolling this morning. Everything's working fine besides, all the lights that I have going out on the truck from, this winter salt mix stuff, and I got a whole row out on the other side, and a cab light out, but those will get fixed whenever they get fixed. I'm not worried about lights, but rolling down the interstate, empty of course, and had the front axle up on the trailer. Got I don't know, hour and a half, hour 45 minutes away from the house to get here, and I had my window down. I heard something go, I don't know, it was like a squeak noise. It was just real quick. It was just like a squeak, and then it went away. I was like, I wonder if that's something on the truck. Maybe I punctured a tire or something. And right as I was about to getting close to my exit to get off the interstate, the trailer valve in the truck started hissing. So I was like, oh, here we go. Maybe I thought maybe one of the lines was coming off or something like that. I get out and I hear hissing, and I'm walking around. And then I looked at the trailer and I noticed my front axle was on the ground. And I was like, that shouldn't be on the ground. Well, one of my lift bags popped. So both of them are going to get replaced probably this weekend if I can get to before this weekend. But both of them popped. So these bags. So that one I know for sure was leaking because I felt the air coming out of it. I'm not for sure about this one, but they're both going to get replaced at the same time because I'm not going to replace one and not replace the other. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to prevent me from working because I'll just leave the axle on the ground. I'll be loaded most of this run that we're doing anyways. So I'm not too worried about it as long as it doesn't, cause any other, which I mean it shouldn't because they're deflated and they're going to stay deflated, but as long as I don't have any other air issues, I shouldn't have any problems. But besides that, the trailer got new bushings. It got 2 new tires for the time being on the side that really needed them. The trailer also got a dump valve on the rear axle. And the truck got some lights that I had laying around on the inside and 3 more switches. The one over there is for my dump valve on the trailer. So yeah, got to spend out a little bit more money, but hey, that's just part of the game, part of the deal, So I'm gonna start. I finally got the numbers off the bag, so I'm gonna start looking up some prices and stuff and see how soon I can get 2 of those bags in, and then go from there. So because I know I still got to I want to replace the rest of the tires on the trailer, and I also want to eventually, I'm getting close to drive tires need to be done on this truck too, so probably gonna get the drive tires first and then replace the trailer tires because they still got some life left in them. But from the bushings being bad, the trailer kind of ate up those tires a lot quicker than what I thought they would. So, but we got a lot of drops, a lot of pickups. We got 2 pickups this morning, 1 drop today, 1 drop tomorrow, 2 pickups tomorrow, and 1 drop Thursday. So we got a lot to get done. It's around getting close to 6 a.m. and they don't open till 6 a.m. over here. And I'm the first truck, so waiting for them to get in so they can get me locked in. I can get loaded, and we can head to our next pickup about 30 minutes up the interstate. And hopefully the rest of this day and tomorrow goes a little bit better, but it is what it is. I'm built for it, so we're gonna deal with whatever problems that we gonna have, and we're gonna keep it moving. Oh, what's going on, y'all? Well, I got something to show y'all. I've yet to unbox it. I've yet to look at it. I just got this in a few days ago from the channel's first sponsor, IceCo coolers. They reached out to me saying that they love the channel and they wanted to send me a cooler to check out and review and tell them how I like it. I've had a lot of different companies reach out to me about, product sponsorships and, other sorts of things, and I've yet to accept the one until now, IceCo coolers, because they were just so easy and simple to work with. But that being said, we can get this unboxed, check out what's inside, and then I'm gonna put this thing to the test, and I'll let you know exactly what I think about this cooler. Alright, so as you can see, I got the IceCo GO20 here. First things first, I've never had a box show up so perfect in my life. Like, it's just so square and perfect. I got to choose what cooler I wanted. This is one of their more compact coolers because I plan to put it to the test in the truck, because if any of you end up getting one, that's what I expect you guys to be using it for. Now, probably will use this thing for more than just in the truck. This thing has a lot of features from what I read up on. I mean, this thing connects to your phone, so you can monitor temperatures. This is a dual temp fridge as well. So you got cooler capabilities and fridge capabilities. You got freezer capabilities. You can make the whole thing a fridge, the whole thing a freezer, or you can split it. So we got our power units here. But let's skip over all that and get straight to the star of the show. Get that out of here. Ooh, that's nice. I don't want to get it too dirty. I like the color. Look at this color. It's nice. One of the nicest coolers I've ever seen. Let's get up in here, see what we got. Got some product information, some stuff. I'm guessing this pulls out. Yep, sure does. So this is where you can dual temp it. So you can split this up the cooler, freezer, or you can use it all in one. But what I can say so far right out the box, this thing is really compact. Like, I can probably fit this where my fridge is supposed to go with no issues whatsoever. Very, very compact, and I like it so far. So we're gonna get this thing plugged in and powered on and see what we got here. All right, y'all. Well, we got her plugged in. See how she works. Look at that. No button, no actual buttons, all taptic feedback. Left side, right side. Guessing some sort of lock. Can you lock this fridge? No, I bet you that's for the to lock and unlock the temperature, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I got a lot to test out, a lot to figure out with this thing. But I'm excited to use the app and see how the app does with this thing, and being able to control the temperature of the fridge and monitor the temperature of the fridge without even having to look at it. But so far, I'm impressed with the fridge. I'm gonna get this thrown in the truck. I'm gonna put it to the test for about 2 weeks or so. And I'm pretty much gonna run this thing nonstop for 2 weeks. That's basically what's gonna happen. When I park the truck for the weekend, I'm gonna take it out of the truck and plug it back into the wall, and I'm gonna run this thing constantly for 2 weeks. We're gonna put it to the test, see how she does, and I'll get back to you guys in a couple weeks, and I'll let you guys know. All right, y'all. Well, I got a second here. I figured we'd talk about the IceCo cooler I got sent about a week ago or so that I've been putting to the test. So far, absolutely love it. I love all the features it has in it, from the app, which I'll put up on the screen here. You can control all your temperatures, you can control your quick cooling, and you can control if the cooler is off or on, all from your phone without even having to, touch the cooler whatsoever. It's one of the best things ever, especially for the freezer part, because since most of the time I don't keep freezer cold stuff in the truck, I normally have the freezer part a little bit higher. So whenever I am going to put something in the freezer, rather, I'm going to put some ice cream in there or something like that, I can turn on the quick cool mode, and it will quickly cool down that side of the cooler really quickly to make it cold enough for when you put stuff in there. Now, we'll get back here and I'll show you guys that I still have that other cooler or fridge down there. And the reason why I have this one still in here with the IceCo is because I've been putting them head to head. And what I've noticed about this IceCo cooler is that no matter when I check it, most of the time it keeps the temperature that I set it at almost all the time. Like, there's been very rare times where I've checked it where it's been running. It doesn't constantly run, unlike this one down here. This one runs a lot more than it should, and the temperature doesn't stay as easy as this one. I got it set up here. It's on, it's running. I got stuff in here, keeping cool. Oh, and I absolutely love it. I really do. Like I said before, I've had a lot of different companies and stuff reach out to me about doing different things, but when they reached out to me and told me a little bit about their coolers, I was really interested. So with that being said, if you guys want to go get you one, I'm gonna put the link in the bio. And also, if you don't click the link and you go to their website, when you check out, you can use my code JLR12. I'll put it here on the screen, and you'll get 12% off your purchase of an IceCo cooler. Now, they have more than just the mini cooler. They have bigger coolers. They have coolers on wheels. They have all sorts of stuff. So go check them out. Tell them I sent you. And thank you a lot to IceCo Coolers for giving me the opportunity to check out one of their coolers and being the first sponsor of the channel. Now let's get back to the video. All right, y'all. Well, I didn't get as much as I thought I would. We got 11 more spots, so that makes 12 total, I believe, unless he split up some of it, but we will find out. Oh, it's windy. See, I don't have as much as I normally would when it comes to going to Nebraska. So I will be dropping only this in Belle Plaine, it looks like. So unless, I highly doubt it. Yeah, so I'll be dropping this box and I'll be taking everything from here down and there down over to York. So I don't know, probably 30,000 pounds over total, possibly somewhere around there. But as much as this really doesn't make a difference because my jack is in front of this box, so the box is not going to go anywhere because that jack weighs like 500 pounds, if not more. But per DOT regs, and if I were to get pulled over, last thing I want is for them to be like, well, you don't have a strap in the back. Write you a ticket for it, because they can and will, for not securing your load. Even though I can't do anything with that. I can't even put a strap low enough for that, so. But it's a little different when I have it all the way to the back, because the doors are back and I normally have a strap back there and in between. If they want to crawl up and look at all that stuff, then they can. But should be a pretty profitable load, since, you know, I'm not too heavy. I'm not even, what, rear axle is like here, I believe, maybe a little further, maybe around, yeah, probably around here. So I'm right in front of my front axle. So not bad at all. Less weight, more money in the pocket. Let's do a little once over before we hit the road. Make sure our shocks are still all good and in place. This is the bag that blew out. You probably can't see the hole because the hole's down up in there somewhere. Looked like it finally rubbed on that plate too much or something along the lines of that, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too hard to change out, besides that brake chamber being in the way right there. But I think I should be able to take that bolt out and that bolt, something like that, and take the plate down, this plate down, possibly do it. I don't know. If any of you ever change one of those bags on a lift axle, let me know. I got a spare on the trailer now too. That's the reason why it looks ugly, because it's literally just a spare. It's a emergency situation type of thing. These tires are still doing all right. I need to take them off to get alignment again. I mean, not alignment, balanced again, because I think the shop that did it, I wasn't too fond of it. So I'm gonna take it to the plate people that I normally do, get them rebalanced, rechecked out, just to make sure that everything is all good to go. Stop number 1, Tipton, Iowa. Come and go. Price is $330. No. 3. You know what? I can't even remember what it is. I just know it's pretty something. And it's cheaper than everywhere else. So we got like an hour and something to our first route. And then another 3 hours or so into Nebraska. So get this fuel stop done and we hit the road. All right, y'all. Well, just like that, one box gone. Move that pallet. I'm gonna move that pallet in the middle, and then we'll take off and head on up to Nebraska, and we deliver the rest of this tomorrow. There we go, just like that. We ready to roll. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Well, we made it. Just made it over here to York, over here at the Shell that I always park at, and we gonna relax for the rest of the night. We deliver down the road tomorrow morning, and then we pick up. Well, we deliver down the road, then we go a little bit more down the road, then we deliver again and pick up at that same spot, and then turn around and go home. So, but before I let you guys go for the night, or a little bit of the video for you guys, I got a couple things. First off, the hats. I know you guys probably seen the beanie I was wearing earlier in this. Let me know your feedback. They're not live yet. I'm still testing out a couple samples here and there and some other stuff, so let me know what you guys think so far on those. Second, my dad is looking for a driver for TDR. One company driver, and pretty much any owner operators that want to come over with a trailer, without a trailer, so on and so forth, to work. So I'll put up an email either down here or in the bio to contact him directly if you're interested in driving. I don't know the details. I just know he told me he's looking for a driver. So don't ask me about the details. Don't ask me anything about it. If you want to know, hit the email, send him an email. He does want somebody with some experience. So if you're brand spanking new, just coming out of school, don't even bother. I think he said at least 2 years of experience, but I don't know if he'll do a year. I don't know. Like I said, you have to figure all that out. But if you're interested, send an email, let him know. He'll do all his checks that he needs to do. And who knows, one of you guys might be the next one working around me, because I can't really say you'll see me a lot or anything like that since I have no part of TDR, but I'll be around. So anybody interested, hit the email, send them your stuff, and tell them you're interested for the job. I know for sure the truck that is available is the Volvo that I used to own. It's automatic, but you got to start somewhere. You can't expect to, come to, especially a small business like we are, and jump into something like this. You got to start somewhere. You'll work your way up and go from there. But if you're interested, like I said, can't say it enough, hit the email. Don't ask me no questions, because I don't know. That's all between, if you're interested in him, I have nothing to do with that. You might see me, you might not see me. It has nothing to do with me. So just want to put that out there, because I know if I don't say that, I'll get a lot of questions. I don't know anything that's in between him and his business. And yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna go inside, get some food, relax for the rest of the night, let this truck cool down, and idle while I go in there and get some food. And I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, y'all. We're here about to get most of, pretty much all of, the rest of this load off besides one box that I got to take down the road and deliver and then pick up at that same place and start heading home. So hopefully they start pretty soon. It's not that many trucks over here, but it's a pretty big warehouse, got two sides. I'm normally on the other side when I come over here, but I brought beans this time instead of corn. So hopefully it don't take too long to get unloaded and we'll head to the next spot. Well, fast forward, I think 5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. We're in Iowa. Fuel stop, of course, before we get out of Iowa. Get home. It's the cheapest fuel in Iowa right now. It is $3.20 something. Last time I left you guys off, we got loaded. 15 spots, pallets with corn. So we're taking back. Yeah, been a pretty smooth ride so far. So can't really complain. Sounds like I got a little bit of a headache, but it is what it is. So finish getting fuel, we'll hit the road, get on home, and get this delivered tomorrow. All right, y'all, well, we made it back here at the shop, doing some little maintenance stuff. Greasing the front end as of right now. Just got finished with the other side. Got to do this side now. Grease gun here. Got our grease points all cleaned up. About 20. There we go. Any of you guys with air ride or thinking about going air ride, when you grease the front end of your truck, make sure your truck is aired up. That is a must, because if not, when you grease your leaf spring hangers, the grease is not going to go through. It's just going to squirt out the side. Try to get my cap off. It's too greasy. For my steering box. That greased up. That's all good. I know this steering shaft has one on it somewhere. It's back here, which is kind of the worst spot. I might have to start up the truck probably for that. Unless I can snake this back here. Nope, I'm gonna have to start the truck for that. Let's get the front of our leaf spring hangers here. Get the top here, kingpin. All good there. Get our 2 points at the bottom. We got to get these up here. Got grease points on them somewhere. Don't remember where, but somewhere. Right there. There it is. Always remember, you got more grease points on the driver's side than you do on the passenger side. That one, this other one's on the side. Do know that for a fact. Yeah, right there. guys probably can't hear me as well, so give me a second here. Clean up some of this grease. It's off my gloves. Like I said, I did the passenger side off camera because it's quick. Got my sweatshirt all dirty. But I grease my front end every 2 weeks. That's just the front end. The rear ends, slack adjusters, all the other stuff on the rear, they get done every oil change. So the front end, the reason why I grease it so often is because of the air ride. There's a lot more movement in the front end with the air ride, especially on the leaf spring hangers with the flex that they have in them now with the air ride. So I grease them a lot more often than I grease the rear end. So I do my rears every oil change, so every about 20,000-ish miles, and I do my front end every 2 weeks and also every oil change. So that's the way I just keep on top of the front end to make sure it don't dry itself out, because you know that's the last thing you want. It's for it to dry itself out, then you're wearing your front end out a lot easier, a lot quicker than it should. So I grease it every 2 weeks and every oil change. So it may, once I start getting close to my oil change, I may, like let's say I'm on 2 weeks and the next week I got to do my oil change, and I'll skip that 2 weeks and then I'll just grease it when I do my oil change, because I like to grease the whole truck when I do an oil change. So that's part of my oil change regimen sort of deal. But we're all done. A lot of people, you know, I should be going home right now. It's like 6:30 right now. Should have, you know, parked the truck and been going home, but this is part of being an owner operator and owning your own truck. Sometimes you gotta get off work to get back to work, if you catch my drift. But we gotta deliver this load tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna get the truck parked, get all my stuff in the pickup truck that I need for tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. About to get ready to head out to get this load delivered. Don't deliver till 7, but by the time I get there it'll be like 6:40, 6:50, so they ought to let me in. But gotta do pre-trip, check my tires out real fast and lights and all, and we'll get ready to go. Alright boys, well, got unloaded, made it over here to Leroy. We're loaded to the back. headed to Missouri. But this is where I'm gonna end it. Shout out to IceCo Coolers for sponsoring this video. Link in the bio for that. Remember, use code JLR12, get 12% off your purchase of anything on IceCo's website. Also remember, my dad's hiring, so if you want to get in on that, his email will be in the bio for that. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out all the Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all that stuff if you want to communicate. Link merch is in the bio. And I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.